Marie Curie, the woman who glowed in the dark. In a small town in Poland, a young girl named Marie loved to wonder. She wanted to know how and why things worked, why magnets pulled metal, why candles melted, and why stars shone so brightly in the night sky. When she didn't know an answer, she didn't give up. She asked questions, she tested, and she tried again. Her family couldn't buy her fancy equipment, so she made her own experiments using spoons, jars, and candles. To Marie, the whole world was one big laboratory. When Marie grew older, she wanted to study science at university. But back then, girls weren't allowed to study in most places, especially universities. But she didn't give up. She found another way. She travelled far from her home to Paris in France, where she studied at night and worked all day. Sometimes she was hungry, sometimes she was tired, but whenever things got hard, she whispered to herself, "Every problem has a solution. I just need to find it."
After studying for almost 4 years in Paris, Marie finally became a scientist, and that's where she met her husband, Pierre.
Together they faced the biggest puzzle of all, a strange rock called pitch blende that seemed to hide an invisible power inside it. For years they boiled, crushed, and studied tons of it. The roof leaked, the room was cold, and their hands ached. But Marie kept thinking, what if we change the way we test it? She tried new tools, new steps, new ideas, until finally one night something extraordinary happened. A small dish on her table by the side of her kettle started to glow. It shimmered like moonlight in the dark. Marie had discovered a new element, radium. She had solved the problem that no one else could, not by luck, but by thinking, testing, and believing there was always another way. Marie Curie didn't just make discoveries. She showed the world how to solve problems with patience, courage, and curiosity. When something didn't work, she didn't say, "Oh no, I failed again." She said, "I found one more way that doesn't work. Now I'll try another." Her discoveries helped doctors take X-rays to see inside the bodies of human beings and heal people. But Marie's greatest gift wasn't the glowing element. It was the idea that no problem is too big when you keep asking questions. So, when you face a tricky puzzle, a broken toy, or something that doesn't go your way, don't give up. Think like Marie Curie. Look closer, try again, and ask why and what if. Because problem solvers don't just find answers, they help the whole world to shine a little brighter. Now it's your turn to be a problem solver in this month's task of Skills for Tomorrow. So off you go, just like Marie Curie. Take a problem, think again, show perseverance, and do not give up until you succeed.